Greetings, magical wanderers. Thank you for finding me here, and I speak you leave here with a bit more affirmative magic than you had when you arrived. Today, on this new blessed day, I have a special gift for you. Awareness. Sit, lie, sip, soak, sleep, eat, drive, or meditate while listening to this. If you do so desire to focus more on the message, I encourage you to be surrounded in peace and without distraction. Without further ado, I love you. HunterMoon. Greetings, fellow magical wanderers. Thank you again so much for tuning in to this video today and supporting my journey. Without further ado, we are just going to get started with the crystal of the day and with the word of the day, and then get right into the cards. And I'm already feeling pulled towards certain decks, so we're going to see what we have laid out today, and I speak that you enjoy and resonate as much as you will. So first, beginning with the crystal of the day, it's a very special one that I got at a market here in Mount Shasta, and this is called blue onyx. It's very, very beautiful. It's also called the Lemurian aquatine calcite. I am connected to all beings. I feel the wisdom embedded within my body, mind, and spirit. And yeah, that's that. Next, we are going to go into some word that is in my poetry little journal here. And yes, today is a special one to be shared. This one reads, "The heart sings what it wants to sing. The soul sings a song that is to be sung. Different words, different melody. One sways, another may cry. So many realms and portals, through words and feelings we make personal, an open invitation for spirit in expression. One cannot experience progression without a little oppression." Perhaps that's talking about, and I know what it's talking about because I wrote it, but perhaps it's talking about the potential struggles that we may face when we are growing in new directions, or when we are birthing new habits or patterns or belief systems. There's a new tilling of soil and work that has to be done, and during that work that we're doing, we may tend to kind of like fight our own currents a little bit. Instead of going with the flow, we may be like, okay, well, this worked for me in the past, so I'm going to hold on to this. I'm going to keep doing this. But time and time again, it's going to prove to it as itself, it's no longer serving, and it's time to let go and move on. So without that little bit of oppression, you wouldn't have the optimal confidence and forward movement toward your progression. So that's what that last bit is talking about. So I feel called to bring the tuning fork out, ringing in the spirit guides and elementals that will be assisting in these messages today. We have 4 decks that are coming about. We have the Whispers of Love, we have the Winged Enchantment, we have the Namaste deck, and we have Tarot. So first, we're going to go into Tarot because that's the one on top, and that was being called first. Absolutely love working with these cards. You can get so many messages just from one card. I'm super grateful. Thank you for the connection and the intuition and the insight. And today, We're invoking some more channeled messages for the collective. We've already got one. Okay, there's one more in here. What is the message for the collective that we have today, Spirit? High vibrational, loving, sooner masters. Whoa. Okay. Summarize that message up in one card, please. Okay, well they want to give two. Okay. So first card we're going to go with, this one's upside down, and then we have two over here. One, they're both like this, but I can't look at those yet. This one is the Emperor. You are in the throne of making a decision that is going to change the rest of your life and the connection that you will have with your life, with your empire, with your everything. You're about to make a choice that changes everything. And this is a very purifying, transmuting energy, attuned with the element of fire, which you can kind of see in the back there. He's, you know, it's got that fire vibe going on. And he's sitting pretty on a throne, just making the calls. Like, I'm going to change this about my life. I'm going to go in this direction in my life. I want to do this. I've accomplished this. I'm going to celebrate this. I'm going to give to this. You know, like all these really good, awesome things. And this is a card of leadership, of accountability, responsibility, passion towards creating what you're wanting to create intentionally. And again, this is talking about a very solid foundation. Like, you can really only be in this position of authority and power in your life and actually make good intentional changes and have them sprout as so when you are in this position of a solid foundation. And this is where you are right now. You have a very solid foundation going for yourself, and you are maintaining order in your life. You are making the calls. You are calling the shots. You are the emperor, all right? And you are making the rules of your own game. What kind of game are you playing? So I feel that's when we go into this next card. 8 of Cups. This is a card that is still speaking upon some emotional unfulfillment in some kind. Now, with you making these rules and taking responsibility and accountability for your own life, you are ultimately bringing yourself to this emotional fulfillment. But in the collective message today, right now, in the present, there's still this feeling of emotional unfulfillment, almost like, what can I really start to do something that is different, that will bring fulfillment into this void somewhere that I'm feeling inside myself? You know, like, what can I bring unto fruition that will help me bring personal fulfillment? And the cups resemble the emotions and the spirit, the soul, intuition, and ultimately if it's all flowing and coherent or not. And so this is a time of, you know, going within yourself, going within your emotional waters, taking the dip, taking the dive, going into a deeper solitude, leaving the outside distractions and worlds behind you, you know, and going forward into this new realm for yourself. And as you embark on this journey of seeking your own insight, going into solitude to eventually attain your own emotional fulfillment, You then get to decide what kind of rules you are wanting to make that will best keep this fulfilled eternally, according to you and yourself and your plan. You know, what rules can you be setting for yourself that will bring you into this fulfillment? And in going into this solitude, seeking your own insight, walking away, moving on, you know, releasing the disappointments or the disapprovals or the dissatisfaction, and going in here, making your own rules to your own game, getting to know yourself inside and out so that you don't really have any questions you can't answer and figure out yourself. This is the responsibility and accountability that is coming from this card. You making the own rules from this solid foundation is leading to the Four of Wands, the holy matrimony, the paradise. You are headed towards paradise. You're headed towards bliss, happily ever after, that fulfillment. And this, I mean, look, this card is very yellow, very yellow, green, some red. The red roof on the castle resembles the stability in the home and the foundation. The yellow in the sky and the ground resembles vitality, new growth, confidence, connection with God. And it's a solid foundation completely. And you're celebrating achievements, as we've talked about in the last reading. You've reached milestones. You know, I will calm myself and slow down for a minute, speaking on the important behalf of how incredibly proud of yourself that you should be, or that you could be, in attaining your emotional fulfillment in a world like today's. Do you truly understand how blessed and sacred and important that is, to have emotional fulfillment within yourself, to where you're not seeking outside of yourself for answers, for relation, for connection? You know, it's all within here. And since this is full in here, and you're making your own rules to the game, you are allowed to celebrate. You are allowed, you are worthy, you are deserving to celebrate your wins, whether they be small or big. You are allowed to celebrate. You are in this solid foundation now. This solid foundation is allowing you to go within peacefully and securely, knowing that when you are going within, you are safe, you are fine. And this is the journey for you to unlock your own fulfillment so that you can ultimately attain your dreams and further your solid foundation, creating a solid foundation in a new in a destiny, in an empire, in a legacy that you're building for yourself. These cards are very beautiful and very positive, and I just again want to affirm for you that you are worthy and deserving and all the above to celebrate your achievements. You are safe and secure to go within yourself to seek your own insight for your own emotional fulfillment, to make your own rules for the rest of your life that will serve this solid foundation. It's time to walk away and tap in. Make the rules, lay out solid ground. We're going to move into the next deck, which is It's a little namaste affirmation. So this card is going to gift us a brief general message on affirming this collective message, and see what we got. Spirit, thank you for that message. What little short, lighthearted affirmation message do you have for us in the collective that will best serve our highest, greatest good at this time? Oh, look at that. This is, to me, it's a cherry tree or it's an apple tree. Very fertile. Look at the glowing, vibrant rainbow aura around it. It is just, these apples or cherries are probably so juicy and sweet and delicious and full of life vitality. This is the apple tree that you would rather be picking from and saving the fruits of the labor. You know, forget that old tree that tried to deceive us way back in the day, and this is the real tree of life. And I will read it to you. It's called A Blessed Gift. Something beautiful soon manifests. Trust that all is unfolding in the most perfect way for you and all concerned. Have faith and continue to hold positive and loving thoughts. A blessed gift is on its way. You're seeking the rewards of your labor. Long due. You are seeking the rewards of your labor, and this is from the tree of your own life that you have tended to and tilled and rebirthed throughout your whole life. These are the fruits that you have bared for yourself. And in doing this emotional fulfillment work and going within, making your own rules, and achieving your happily ever after holy matrimony, this is the fruit you get to bear. So look forward to this blessed gift. It is soon manifesting, and I'm so excited and happy and proud of you. Thank you so much for doing this work, really. And now we're going to move on to this deck, the Winged Enchantment. I really have been loving connecting with this deck. It really rings true to the avian spirits, which are the birds, the winged creatures, the aether element, and it's totally something I'm connecting with right now in my life, and we'll probably get into that in another video. But spirit guides, ascended masters, spirit animals, the avians, higher selves of the collective, what message do you have for us today? Oh, look at this card. Blue Jay. Blue Jay. This is one that sings in the rain, dances with the wind, grows with the light, flutters just in doing your emotional fulfillment, inner journey seeking work. You begin to feel like this, liberated and connected with the oneness of the cosmic collective web. And the collective web resembles all these blue jays in this picture. And mind you, you are in your natural state. You are purified from that old. You are sprouting new wings, and again, like the other card in the last reading, you're going towards the sun and you're embracing it. And this is where you begin to feel more aware and awake to the solid foundation you have been building upon for yourself in order to make the calls and take the shots that are allowing you to make the own rules of your game. You're becoming the magician of your life. You're becoming the alchemist of your most sacred project, which is your happily ever after. And look at the yellows in these cards. And this person is literally draped in a blue robe. This is a blue jay, blue feathers. Liberation, joy, truth. Spontaneous manifestation, and song. Wow. This card is beautiful. Yeah, and it literally, look, it's going from like winter frosty colors to spring. Okay. So a message that's been recurring these last couple of readings is a general feeling that springtime is your time. Springtime is gonna be so where the fruits of your labor are beginning to sprout and bloom, and you get to enjoy all the hard work you have poured into this gardening and retilling of the land. In other words, creating new habits, creating new patterns. You are going to experience first-handed in your awareness the fruit that is offered because of your choices, because of your actions that have been heart-centered and genuine and intentional for the greatest, highest good of all. A blessed gift, that is your springtime. The blessed gift is coming in, and it is very soon. In about 2 months, on the 21st of March, the spring equinox, the true new year. So get ready, because that is going to be absolutely just beautiful. I'm gonna go into this card, the Blue Jay, and see what is to be read. It reads, I am Blue Jay, the advantage of a quick wit and intellect. I am the first one heard. I am the brightest one seen. I command attention and dive right in. Diving in. Command attention. Okay. I fear nothing, and I take what I need. I am the crucial adaptation to a successful life. I have the discipline to master new skills. It is fine to learn new things, but dabbling into too many will keep you scattered. Let me repeat that. I have the discipline to master new skills. It is fine to learn new things, but dabbling in too many will keep you scattered. I am the need to follow through. I wear the crown of achievement. I am the proper use of knowledge. You may need to be louder to get what you want. You may have to outsmart the others, but do not be afraid to draw attention to yourself. Let the world know you are there and ready to take control. I am incomparable in self-certainty. I am the victory of taking by sheer will. Get out into the world and take what you have worked so hard for. You are presence. You are survival. You are bold ambition. You are Blue Jay. This perfectly ties in and aligns with the whole entire reading. And no surprise to us, right? Like, no surprise to us. We're gonna chime to that because we're grateful for these connections. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guides. Thank you, higher selves. Thank you, angels, for your connection here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to send some of this your way. Take a deep breath in. And release. Last but not least, this is deck. Spirit guides, ascended masters, higher selves, angels, elementals, fae spirits, and the avians. What collective message do you have for us today? Oh, okay. Okay. Gotta take a breath on some of these. I get so excited. Oh, I love this card. Isn't it so cute? This inner child tending to the wildlife creatures. Oh. I love my job so much. Hey, that's how it is now. I love this. All right, anyways. Card number 41. It reads, do something for someone. Give your attention to another. Now, after this reading, I planned to go out in nature on a barefoot walk, pick up any trash that I see, greet the animals, greet the fae spirits, and just invoke this very peaceful presence, walking amongst the forest and the foliage, and welcoming all these beautiful blessings into my life with love and gratitude. And this, my plan looks like that. I'm working on my animal connection so they feel so comfortable getting this close with me, but this is what my vision looked like when I was thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna go on a barefoot walk in the forest and greet these animals and fae spirits and elementals, and oh, it's just gonna be like fucking Snow White. It's gonna be like, give love and attention to another. Whatever that means for you, whether it's a human or an animal or an insect or an element. You love water, you love fire, you love air, you love your grandma, you love your sister, you love your best friend, you love this place that you love going to, you love this food, you love this drink. Whatever. Be in the state of love and unconditional gifting of it. I'm going to read this card as well. Number 41. Do something for someone. Give your attention to another. When you do something kind for someone, you create an opportunity for your relationship to be re-energized. How can you be considerate towards someone today? Insignificant things can have a big impact. Imagine how amazing your life will be when you are consistently doing kind and loving things for others. Do something for someone. It does not need to be someone you are close to or that you see every day. You might choose to do something for someone you don't even know. Just choose someone and do something nice for them. There are so many ways to act with kindness. Open a door for someone who has their arms full. Greet everyone you see. Never underestimate the power of a smile or a positive attitude. Put extra change in a parking meter. It doesn't take much to change someone's day. Nature's child lovingly pets a rabbit while other animals gather around. Rabbits are a signifier of compassion. They remind you to look inside for the tools you already have. The deer is here to emphasize limitless kindness. Take a moment to consider how wonderful it is to give to someone. Brightening someone's day is a wonderful experience. I love and appreciate you so much. And this love comes from this space within that can be fulfilled and is deserving of being fulfilled. And in that, we all get to celebrate a happy life together, full of love, peace, harmony, unity, balance. Wow. This is really, really a beautiful spread today. I believe that will conclude the reading that we have for the collective today. Thank you again so much for your support and your love unto me and this new journey of me being on YouTube and sharing my gifts, talents, skills, and abilities and spiritual connection, etc. Stay tuned for other creative projects, and if you do desire to support me in another way, in the bio of my YouTube, I'm going to leave links to my forms of payment. If you wish to send any kind of love donation, I'm completely grateful, and just thank you. Thank you, thank you. Go outside, be kind to someone or something today. Share this loving, unconditional source within yourself unto another who may be in need of it. It is free, so please share it, as you will continue fulfilling it yourself. I love you. Namaste.